Now, this is where things get real. In this section, we are no longer talking about theory. We are going to attack real login systems, just like ethical hackers do in penetration testing. An online attack means trying passwords directly on a live system. For example, a login page, SSH server, or FTP service. Instead of cracking hashes offline, we send login requests again and again until we get access. This method is powerful, but also risky. Most modern systems have protections like rate limiting, account lock, and CAPTCHA. So this only works in labs, authorized testing, or weak systems. The first tool we'll use is Hydra. Hydra is one of the most popular password cracking tools for online attacks. It supports many protocols like SSH, FTP, HTTP, and more. You can install it by typing sudo apt install Hydra. Let's start with a simple example, attacking an SSH login. We have a username and a word list. Hydra-L Mr. Robot -P wordlist.t x t s s h://192.168.240.100. Hydra will try each password from the word list until it finds the correct one. As you can see, Hydra has successfully cracked the SSH login and returned valid credentials, the username and password. -L means username, -P means password list, and // is the target protocol. Always reduce your word list size for online attacks because too many requests can trigger detection. Now let's attack a web login form. This is very common in bug bounty. Now I'm using Hydra to perform a brute force attack on a login form. I'll specify the username and a word list for passwords. And finally, I'll target the DVWA login page using an HTTP post request. Let's break down this command. -L admin, this specifies the username we are targeting. -P wordlist.txt, this is the password list Hydra will try one by one. 192.168.240.109, this is the target server. HTTP-post-form, this tells Hydra we are attacking a web login form that uses post requests. Now this part is very important. This is the login request structure. Username equals user. Hydra will replace this with the username. Password equals pass. Hydra will replace this with passwords from the word list. And finally, login failed. This is the error message Hydra uses to detect failed login attempts. If this message is not found, it means the login was successful. As soon as Hydra finds the correct password, it will stop and return valid login credentials. And boom, we get access. If there is no rate limit, no CAPTCHA, no 2FA, Hydra can break weak passwords very quickly. Now let's look at another tool, Medusa. Medusa is similar to Hydra, but sometimes faster and more flexible. You can install it by typing sudo apt install Medusa. Here, we are using Medusa to perform a brute force attack on an SSH service. -H192.16.8.240.100. This is the target IP address. You, Mr. Robot, this specifies the username. pwordlist.txt. This is the password list Medusa will try. MSSH. This defines the service we are attacking, which is SSH. Just like Hydra, Medusa will test each password from the word list until it finds the correct one. And once the correct password is found, it returns valid login credentials. Hydra is more popular and widely used. Medusa is sometimes faster and good for parallel attacks. As a hacker, you should know both. In real bug bounty, brute force is rarely the main attack, because most websites are protected. But sometimes, developers forget to add protection, and that's where opportunity comes in. But what if the system is secure? What if brute force fails? Does that mean the account is safe? Not really. In the next part, we'll move into offline password cracking, where speed is unlimited and tools become extremely powerful. This is where beginners become professionals.